Hi everyone, and welcome to the Erie Waters Crochet Along with Rich Textures Crochet. My name is Sarah and I'm so happy that you've decided to join me on this crocheting adventure. Together we are going to be crocheting the Erie Waters Throw, which is a blanket that is my own design and features a lot of great texture. Over the next 5 weeks, I will be releasing one portion of the pattern to you, hopefully always on a Wednesday. And at the end, we will work together and put all of our squares together and hopefully have a really gorgeous throw. Tonight, we are going to be doing our first square, and this square is made up of the raised ripple stitch. The raised ripple stitch is a great stitch. It has a lot of great texture, and because it features a double crochet and a single crochet and a triple crochet and a single crochet, but because it features the double and triple crochet stitches, it works up fairly quickly. So tonight I am going to show you how to make this first square. Now, if you are interested in the written pattern for this design, and also if you're looking for the complete list of materials and abbreviations, you can find that on my blog at richtexturescrochet.com, and there you will find all the information that you need in order to work on this beautiful blanket. If you would like, you can head over to my Facebook page, which is linked there through my blog and also in the notes for this video. And there you can post photos, post updates of your crochet along as you are working on it. So let's get started. Now, in this tutorial, I'm going to work fairly slowly, but I am going to assume that you already know how to do basic stitches such as your chain stitches, your single crochet, double crochet, and triple crochet stitches. I will be showing you here how to work around the front post, which makes this stitch and pattern fairly unique. So for this square, we are going to begin by making our slip knot. And we are going to start by chaining 43 chains. I am working with a Caron Simply Soft yarn. The Caron Simply Soft yarn is a worsted weight 100% acrylic yarn. It is not necessary to use this yarn for your project, but you can use anything that you have on hand. You'll see from the introduction of the materials that I selected 4 different colors for my blanket. I'm also working with a 5mm crochet hook. So you've made your slip knot. We're going to now chain 43 stitches. Load a little bit more yarn here. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, and 43. Now the final measurements for this square will be approximately 11 inches by 9.5 inches. So you've now chained 43 chains. You're going to start by working, or continue by working 1 double crochet in the 4th chain from your hook. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then in this 4th chain, you're going to yarn over and insert your hook in the 4th chain and complete a double crochet. You will then work a double crochet all the way across. In this pattern, your chain 3 at the beginning of your row always counts as a stitch. It always counts as a double crochet. So when you finish, you will have 41 double crochets. There's 1, 2. I like to work in the back bumps of my chain, as you can see. You may prefer to work on the other side of your work. It's completely up to you. 4. Work them all the way across. I always find working in the chain stitch is a little bit tedious. Helps when you keep your stitches a little bit looser. Okay. About halfway across. Hopefully you are crocheting along with me. If not, you can fast forward a little bit through this. There we go. Almost coming to the end of our chain. So now as you come to the end, your stitch count should be 41 double crochets, and we will count them just to be sure. 1, including your chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 stitches. This stitch count will remain the same throughout your project. Then you're going to chain 1 and turn, and working back across, you will simply work 1 single crochet in each stitch across. Single crochet just in the top of each stitch, all the way across to the other side. And what these rows of single crochets do is they'll always take you back to the beginning of your work so that your raised ripple will always be on the right side of your work. And it also helps to lengthen the stitch that you will be working in the stitch below, which I will show you here very shortly. So you're working single crochets all the way across through the top part of your double crochet. remember when you come to the end that your chain 3 always counts as a stitch, so you will always work your final stitch, your final single crochet in the top of that chain 3. So again, you should have 41 single crochets. Then you're going to chain 3 and turn 1, 2, 3, and turn your work. Now once again, remember your chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So you're going to skip this first single crochet because this double crochet is worked into it, and you're going to skip the next single crochet. But instead of moving on to the next stitch, you're going to work your first triple stitch, and you're going to work that triple stitch around the post of that skipped single crochet. So for your triple, you're going to yarn over twice. You're going to bring your hook in front of your work, and you're going to insert your hook from right to left around the post of that double crochet worked 2 rows below. So 1, 2, around that post of the double crochet. I'll show you on the other side. So the top and the back. So this is my hook coming through behind. I'll show you one more time. This is what creates that raised stitch. You're going to yarn over twice because we're working a triple crochet. Bring your hook in front of your work. Insert your hook from right to left in and around the back of the post of the double crochet below that skipped single crochet. Then you are going to complete your triple crochet as you normally would. You're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through. So you have now created a front post triple crochet. Then you are going to work a double crochet. The double crochets are always worked in the single crochet of the row below, but you have skipped, you've worked this, you have your chain 3, then you skipped a single crochet, so you're going to double crochet in the next single crochet. So there will always be one single crochet in between each of your double crochets that remains unworked. So you're going to double crochet in that stitch. You're going to then work another triple crochet. And again, this front post triple, yarn over twice, is worked in the double crochet below the skipped single crochet. So skip your single crochet and then work your front post triple crochet around the post of the double crochet below. An easy way to remember this is when your triples are always worked in this double crochet 2 rows down, you're going to skip a double crochet in between each one, just as you skip the single crochet above. So yarn over twice, insert your hook around the post, so from right to left, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. So you now have 2 front post triples. You're then going to work a double crochet. So you've skipped that single crochet, your double crochet is worked in the next single crochet. Insert, pull up. Next, a triple crochet. You're going to repeat this pattern all the way across. So I've skipped a single crochet, next one in the stitch below, triple around the post of that double crochet, just like so. So again, repeat this pattern all the way across. You're always skipping one stitch in between each of your double crochets and in between each of your triple crochets. It makes it a little bit easier to remember. you're working, you will be able to see that raised texture already coming through. Triple, double, all the way across. Coming up to the end of my row. I'm working my last triple around the second to last stitch there, and then I work my double crochet in the final stitch, just like so. So if I pull it back here, you can see that texture coming through. Show you the top, and I'll flip it over here so that you can see the back. This is what the back of your work is going to look like. You'll see these skipped single crochets in between each of your double crochets, just like that. Then what we're going to do is, again, we're going to go back to the other side. You're going to chain one, and you're going to, again, single crochet in each stitch across. These single crochets are worked just in the tops of the stitches where you would normally work your crochet stitch. So just a simple single crochet all the way back across, and that's going to get you set up to work the next row of textured double and triple crochets. We've come across. Remember again that that chain 3 is a stitch, so you're going to single crochet in the top of your turning, chain 3. Then you're going to chain 3 and turn once again. Now as we work back, we are going to want to alternate those triple crochets. So we don't want to post, we want to alternate the triple crochets, and so we're always going to be working them into a double crochet 2 rows below. So for this next row, for row 5, you're going to chain 3. You're going to skip that first single crochet that your chain 3 comes out of. And then you're going to, instead of working a triple crochet, you're going to simply work a double crochet in the next single crochet. So double crochet in your next single crochet. Then you're going to work your triple, and you're going to always work your triple crochets in the double crochets 2 rows below. So yarn over twice, find that double crochet in between your 2 triples, and work a triple front post triple around the post of that double crochet. And you will see that up top, if you're working in that stitch, it means you'll be skipping that single crochet up top. So you've worked your triple crochet, then you're going to yarn over, you're going to work your next double crochet in the next single crochet up top. So there's your double crochet, and then you're going to work a triple. Again, you're going to skip the next single crochet and work your triple in the double crochet below. So yarn over twice, insert your hook around the post of the double below, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3 times. Then you've skipped a single crochet, double crochet in the next single crochet, and then triple. So skip your next single crochet and triple around the post of the double crochet below, just like so. And then you're going to again continue that all the way across. Now once you get to the end of this row, you are simply going to repeat the steps that I have just shown you. So you are going to repeat rows 2 to 5 until your work measures approximately 9.5 inches. Okay, so you will work until you have a total of 27 rows from start to finish, 27 rows. And it should bring you, if your gauge is the same as mine, it should bring you to about 9.5 inches. And then you are going to fasten off and weave in your ends. So I will leave you to do that, and when you have finished, come back here and we will work on the edging together. Okay, so welcome back. So once you have completed your square that is 27 rows or approximately 9.5 inches, what you're going to do is you're going to fasten off. And then we are going to begin working the outer edging. Each of these squares will have an edging that will help you to join them together in the blanket in the very end. So what you're going to do is once you've fastened off, you're going to then go with the right side facing. You're going to go to the right corner, and in that very first stitch in the right hand corner, you're going to join with a slip stitch. The edging on each of the squares is just a simple single crochet all the way around. So you're going to begin by single crocheting in your first stitch, and then you're going to single crochet in each stitch across the top. So 40 single crochets all the way across. Okay. Once you have a total of 40 single crochets across, you will have one stitch left over here, and you're going to work 3 single crochets in that corner stitch. So 3 single crochets all in the same stitch, 2, 3. And what that will do is that will bring you to the more narrower side, and you're going to now work along this side of your work. You're going to then place 35 single crochets, and you're just going to work those single crochets evenly down the side of your work. Okay, so 35 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and try and work them fairly evenly. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. And that should bring you back again to the next corner. And again, you're going to work 3 single crochets in this corner stitch. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to work along the bottom side of your work, and you're going to place 1 single crochet in each stitch across. So that'll be 39 in total. There's 20. Seven, 8, and 39. You come to your chain 3. You're going to work that as a stitch. So just in the top or bottom of that chain 3, you're going to single crochet 3 more, all in the same stitch, and that will get you around that corner. And then once again up the side you're going to single crochet 35 stitches evenly across. So there's 1, 2, that one doesn't want to go, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. And then because you're back at your starting corner, you're just going to work 2 single crochets in this final corner. And then you will join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Then you're going to fasten off, and you will weave in your ends, and there is your first square for this cowl or crochet along complete. So what you're going to do is you're going to make 3 more squares just like this one. I'll try and pull you back a little bit better so you can see the entire square. So you will make 3 more squares just like this one. If it is a yarn that you're using that requires blocking, you may choose to do that as per your yarn label's instructions. Okay, but other than that, weave in your ends, set this one aside, work on 3 more squares exactly the same as this, and you'll have your first step of the crochet along complete. Congratulations! I hope that was fun, and thank you so much for joining me for the first week of this crochet along. Once again, visit my website, richtexturescrochet.com, and that is where you will find the written instructions for this crochet along, along with all the material information that you require. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are sharing your work in progress on social media, feel free to tag it as Erie Waters Cal, and then that way it'll be easy to find and easy to show off your work. Thanks again, and happy crocheting. Bye.